Hello, my dear ladies. Hello, my dear gentlemen. The German media are unbearable. Even days before the criminal trial against her son Marius began, German media outlets such as Bild distorted the entire situation in favor of his mother, Mette Marit. They portray her as a poor mother who did everything for her wonderful son and who inexplicably went astray. This son isn't a 15-year-old teenager, but a slippery criminal type of 29. To distract from the serious criminal acts committed by her son Marius, the German media constantly report on Mette Marit, the poor woman who is also ill. Her biography is glossed over. According to her own account, Mette Marit didn't exactly grow up in a picture-perfect family. Perhaps it was her past as a child of divorce that turned her into a fiercely protective mother. When she gave birth to little Marius in 1997, her relationship with his father, Morten Borg, now 57, was already strained. The 23 years old, a single mother, when a serious relationship with Crown Prince Haakon, now 52, began to develop 2 years later, it was clear Mette was only available with a child. Not a word about the fact that her father was a convicted felon, that she frequented the worst drug scenes, had relationships with several men, and became pregnant by one of them. If I may briefly analyze Mette Marit's face, she's anything but a ray of sunshine. Her eyes seem very calculating, her expression always arrogant and aloof. Her smile isn't genuine. She's a woman who only knows her own advantage. She's not squeamish with others. So, what is the point of these sentimental reports in the German media about the poor single mother? Quite obviously, she failed her son Marius. The media continue. However, the Crown Princess already took questionable steps at the beginning of the Marius scandal. After his ex-boyfriend filed a complaint against him to assault in August 2024, Mette called her. The palace confirmed the call. The possibility of undue influence was quickly raised. And it didn't stop there. As Marius told the police after his initial arrest, his mother, who had been informed of the arrest beforehand, had been cleaning up at his house. A SIM card subsequently disappeared. And then, despite this, her son Marius faced further arrests, pre-trial detention and charges. And what about his mother, Mette? Despite everything, she still had to fulfill her own role as crown princess, shaking hands, waving, smiling. Oh, poor thing. Lives in the palace, has all the privileges. How can supposedly neutral reporting be like this? But when it comes to people who don't speak well of the media, the reporting is completely different. Everything is used to the detriment of these individuals. One-sided and biased. And then, for her son Marius, further arrests, pre-trial detention, and charges followed. I'm curious how the court will assess the actions of poor Marius, the son of the lioness Mette. Have a nice day.